Good morning. There we go. I'll just get the chat up. I've got a new bauble in my hair today. We call them baubles here in Scotland. I don't know. I think they're hair bands is the proper name, but we call them baubles. Right, hold on here, I'll get the chat up. Oh, I had another lovely swim this morning. Oh, it was lovely. Thoroughly enjoyed it. There we are. And I watched a good film yesterday. Good morning, lovely Jenny. There's my lovely Jenny, and good morning. Yeah, I watched a good film yesterday. I watched the film Michael, it's called. There's my lovely sky. Going to get my water, just water today. There's my lovely Valerie. Valerie, you've not got a range. You haven't got a range, sweet Valerie. Hold on a second. There we go. There, now you've got one. There we are. There, got my water. Yeah, we call them baubles. Valerie, what do you call them over in lovely Ireland? I know the proper name's hair bands. There's lovely Duke. Good morning, lovely Duke. I got my makeup revolution. Know how I got the mirror away weeks ago? Well, I had ordered. Good morning, lovely Claire. Baubles, you call them baubles as well. I'd ordered this. Look at this. Now, this is from Friends. This is part of the Friends collection. Yes, I'm having water today. Water. I'm in the mood. Good morning, lovely Pip. This is from Friends. See? And look, it's all lobsters. Because Rachel, Phoebe would say Rachel and Ross were lobsters. And she done that kind of thing. So I got this wee makeup bag. Because I'm going to put makeup in it and do like a... Maybe, do you know what? See, on Saturday I might be using this. And put makeup in it. Like that. And I got baubles. This one just says Friends on it. This one's got the lobsters. And this one has got the Ross's monkeys. See them? They're called scrunchies. We call them baubles. Scrunchies, yeah, that's probably the proper name for them. Choo-choo, is that the right way that I'm pronouncing that, lovely sky? Or shoo-shoo? Baubles or scrunchies. It's like, see how a loaf of bread, see the pieces at the end? See, in Scotland there's a debate on what the name of that is. Shoo-shoo? There, I've got it right. Shoo-shoos. There's my lovely anime. We call it an outsider. We call the ends of the bread an outsider. But some people call it the toe of the bread. There's all different names, depending on where you go. And rolls, some people call it butties. We call it a roll, as in a rolling sausage, please, with tomato sauce. Yes, there's a debate on the end of the bread. You say end slice, we call it an outsider. An outsider, we call it. Yeah, so they're as cute as anything, aren't they? And my nice wee friends, it took long enough to get here, but anyway, it arrived eventually. The heel of the bread, yes, see, everybody's got a different thing. Crusts, the butt, we call it an outsider. If you hear all the children screaming over there, I've not got them held up in the garden or anything. As I said, there's a school across the road. But that's cute. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this on Saturday's video. Yes, you would be a great teacher, Sky. You can teach us all French. I'm teaching us Scottish. Sky can teach us all French. So she can. And French is a much more beautiful language, I think. I think French is a. I can't get my whistle right today. What's going on with me? That kind of language. Hope I'm not offending any French people. It's just what I do to Sky. It's a thing I do. It's just a thing I do. The butts of the bread ends. I never eat it though. I never eat the. Do you know what my granny and that used to say when I was a wee girl? And we always had plain bread back then. And if you never ate the crust of the bread, my granny used to say, eat the crust, it gives you curly hair. I ate the crust, but I've seen that it's kind of curly. My hair just doesn't know what to do. Whew. Yeah, do you know they used to do as well? See the crust to the bread? They used to put butter on them, the crust of the bread, so that the kids would eat it. Because back in the day, I mean, food, see if you didn't eat what you had for dinner, you didn't eat at all. See, nowadays kids are very picky about what they want to eat. Back in my day, you ate what your mum made you for dinner and that was it. There wasn't, can I just have chicken nuggets and chips? No. You were getting mince and totties and that's the end of that. And if you don't eat it, you get nothing else. Scrunchies in Australia. I don't know why we call it baubles. Baubles. Yes, Duke, that was our rule as grown up. If you didn't eat your dinner, you didn't get. And it was very rare that we got like a sweetie kind of thing. There's my sweet M. Good morning, lovely M. You know, we didn't get, every time my dad went into like a petrol station or anything, we never got a sweetie every time. Our kids were spoiled, to be quite honest. But then again, see if I had grandkids, I'd probably spoil my grandkids. One day. Oh, Shirley Temple, she did have beautiful curly hair. Yes, Sky, we were all worried sick about you. we all had the vision of you lying in a ditch somewhere with a 50-year-old man chasing you. Sky running down a dark alley and this man chasing her and we're on the magic carpet trying to get there in the nick of time. I could write a book. We could write a book about it. The Chronicles. What could we call? What could we call the book? We need to make a book now. The Adventures of Sky and La France. Yeah. Yes, see, that's what I'm saying. See if my kids are late in or anything like that. See if my kids were late in from school. First thing I think about is some guy driving up and saying to them, do you want to come and see some poppies? That's where my mind went straight away. See when they got older and they were of drinking age. Good morning, lovely Sassy. I thought they're lying in a ditch somewhere drunk, inhaling their own vomit. That's where and they'll come in the door and I'll be going, oh thank God, I was just about phoning the police. You know, and they're 10 minutes late. The Shenanigans of the Blueberry Gang. That's a brilliant name, Valerie. That's where I go straight away. See if MD's late. That's where my imagination goes. It's never good. I'll tell you one time though, I almost did phone the police, and it was Peter. Peter had been out playing out the front, and he knew that when we started letting him go out to play, he was only allowed to look at the front area. That's where he was allowed to go. I was in doing the dishes or something like that, and he was to be in for 7:30 at night. 7:30 comes and goes, and I look out, can't see him. So I go out and I shout, Peter, like that, time to come in, son, like that. Go back in, nothing, no Peter. And I was like, oh my God, where is he? So by that we're all really, really, it's mystical. And good morning, lovely mystical. By that time we were all worried sick. Where is Peter? Where's Peter? So I'll stay in the house and everybody else goes out looking for Peter, and I can hear them all shouting, Peter, where are you, Peter? And all this, right? And I'm going, oh my God, he's lying dead somewhere. He's been abducted. Somebody with a white van has come along and dragged him in. That's what I was thinking. And about an hour later, my ex-husband comes in and went, is he in yet? And I was going, no, he's not in yet. And I was thinking, right, I'm going to get on the phone to the police. And just at that, one of the girls brought him round the corner. He was just down the back with his wee friend playing on a swing, a rope swing. I was terrible. Good morning, lovely Elle. Yes, Sky, that's where my mind goes. White vans, dodgy fellas. My plans for Christmas, well, I usually start my dinner about 7 o'clock in the morning. That's when the magic begins in the kitchen. And I start getting my turkey in and all that, and peeling my potatoes and doing all that kind of good stuff. And then while all that's in, I get Peter out his bed to come and open his presents. And then I'll take yous in, I'll put my makeup and all that on. And then I'll go and get my ex-husband and my girls and bring them up about 12 o'clock. Then flavouring will commence. Flavouring will commence with some unwrapping of gifts. And then probably about 3 or 4 o'clock we'll have our dinner. About 3 or 4 o'clock. And then by 6 o'clock I'll be sitting here crying like that. I love everybody. I do. I love yous all. I'm just festive now. I'm just festive. I'll be on here. I'll be on talk to you. I'm festive today. Yeah, that's what. Listen, that's where my mind goes. See, when they were younger, it was bad men and ladies coming and taking them away was my ultimate, absolute dreaded fear. And as soon as they were late home from school or anything like that, that's automatically where I thought somebody's dragged them into a white van and all this, you know, or come and see some puppies and they've went. And then, as I say, as they got older, it was them having too much flavour and slipping, falling in a ditch and inhaling their own vomit and dying. I can't help it. And they'll know. See, now I've sent them a text here. I thought you were in a ditch. They know exactly where my mind goes. Yes, well, I done. You wanted that, didn't you? That little emoji, the little eggplant emoji. The 19th, my dad's is the 20th, and my mum's is the 22nd. That's a lovely idea, Duke. You do it on the 24th and then gifts for Santa on the 25th. That's really good. Do you know another thing that I saw that is great, and I wish more people would do it, is on Christmas Day. Now, some people don't have a lot of money, for instance, right? And see the people that have got a wee bit extra money, I think what they should do is just have a little amount of gifts that's from Santa Claus, and then say, and Mummy and Daddy bought you these gifts. These are from Mummy and Daddy. So that when they go to school and things like that, somebody will say, I got a board game off his Santa, and somebody will say, I got a PlayStation and this and that and this and that and an iPhone, and rhyme off all this kind of stuff, you know. They should say, well, I think that's a good, see now, that's what I would do if I had kids. I would have a small amount like that, and that would be from Santa Claus, and then Mummy and Daddy have got you these gifts here, they're for us. So that when they go to school, they don't have to say, oh, we got an iPhone and somebody's got an apple and 50 pence. Sassy, you're kidding. uh, I seen it, in fact, you'll find it on YouTube, and it was funny things that people say. And there was a woman, and she was getting interviewed. She was over in America, and she was getting interviewed, And the interviewer says, and so what do you think of Christmas? She says, I absolutely love Christmas. Christmas is wonderful, and I think we should have it every year. She said that saying that, things like that would come out my mouth. I'd be like, oh God, I can't believe I just said that. Pip, have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for coming in. Yes. Oh yeah, the roller skate man. I'd want to see that, but the roller skate man's really just a flasher on wheels, isn't it? Isn't it? A flasher on wheels is a roller skate man. I've still got the Wii. Do you know what I love? I love playing Mario Kart. To this day, I love playing Mario Kart. I'm old. I'm an old-fashioned kind of girl. I do enjoy my Wii. Do you know? Can you remember when the Wii first came out? And everybody with the Wii, you got like the sports package, and there was like bowling, and there was tennis, and all the rest of it. And you first, everybody stood up, and you done it as if you were bowling. See, as you went on, you'd be sitting on the chair, kidding on your bowling like that. You remember? And the whole point it was to get up and pretend that you're bowling. You would just be sitting on your couch going like that. Lazy bowling, lazy. It's like my dancing, couch bowling. Roller skating. I tell you, I don't know what you thought about the cowboy. I don't know if the cowboy hat goes with short shorts. Yes. This is it, Duke. This is what I'm saying. So that when kids go to school, they say, "What did Santa get you?" Oh, he got me a board game and a jacket and something. Instead of saying, "I got a Mac computer and an iPhone and a bike and all this kind of stuff." That's what I would do. See now, that's what I would do. I would have a small amount from Santa Claus, and then stuff for mum and dad. Mum and dad got you this. That's what I would do now. Hi, sweet Lewis. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lewis. We're just out of tier 4 where I am in Glasgow, and that was complete lockdown, Lewis. So just this week I was able to start going to my swimming again. Sky. Sky, I'll need to see pictures of it. Oh, that's a shame, Duke. So I say, see, I'm sorry, you've not heard the story. There was, I can't remember who it was. It was either one of my friends or one of my YouTube people, somebody anyway, was sitting at a cafe, and it was during lockdown, sitting at a cafe, and they were having the hot drinks, and this man roller skates by him with short shorts on, no top, completely bare chest, and a cowboy hat with his thing hanging out the side of his shorts, just roller skating along the street. And I was saying, now he must have known that that was going on because it'd be fresh. I'm sure it would be. You'd feel the wind there. So really, what it was a wheels. I was going to say Meals on Wheels flasher. It was a roller skating flasher, the man. Because there's no way you could be roller skating with your thing hanging out the sides of your shorts and go, oops. But that's what he was. That's what he was counting on. He was kind of something going, "What are you doing, you dirty pig? Will you tuck that away? Would you tuck it away? Put Nessie back in the house. You know what I mean? Put Nessie back in the lock there, Oops! Oh, I didn't know that had happened. Now, if that Billy Cos lady's pulling your boob out through the arm and just walking about like that and something, Your boobs hang out. Oh, what's that? How did that happen? Eh? That's just a flasher. That's a mobile flasher. uh, good morning, lovely sloth queen. Yes, Sky. Lewis, you have a wonderful day, sweet Lewis. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, can you imagine that? But and I don't think a cowboy hat goes with short shorts. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know why. But I automatically think the shorts were white in colour. I never asked. I never asked. I like detail. I want to know the exact detail. Was he wearing socks? Was his skates? What was his hair like? Was it short or long? But I need to know details. Yeah, see, everybody was worried about this guy. That's how I had to write to you. I was like, we need to get to the bottom of this. Need to do some investigation here. That's a lovely thing, Duke. Say something positive every day. I believe that the energy that you give out, you get back. That's how a lot of these people that do drama channels that are nasty, nasty, they'll get it back. I like to try and give nice energy, happiness and joy. That's what I like to try and do. Good morning, lovely Hayley. I don't understand why people want to be nasty to folk. I don't know. I like to be nice to people. Even people that are nasty to me, I try and just be nice back. Not unless they're chasing Sky or something, and then that would be happening. Or the aliens, they'd be getting it as well. No, I've no time for aliens. I'm not having that nonsense in my back garden. UFOs. ah. Yes, I've got a new emoji because I've got a new member of the club. So the more members, the more emojis I can make up, more naughtiness. like, what'll be next? It'll be the peach. Won't it? That'll be the next one. Oh, see, ignore the trolls. Ignore them. They'll move on to someone else. As see if you respond to them that they've won in a way because they're like, oh great, that's what I wanted. That's what I want. They're saying stuff and sitting back like that. Can't wait to see what she says now. What's she going to say? Is she going to be crying? That's what they're like. So ignore them. Don't feed them. Don't feed them. Just let them go on their little merry own hatred way. We go. Go and use over there in that corner. We don't want that foolishness. We're in here talking about flashers and roller skates. That's what we're doing. You stay over there and be nasty to each other. Yes, don't feed them. I was telling my Sophie about the comment that I got about. I'm not sure if she's actually from Scotland. Sophie was laughing her head off. Sophie was going, what? You know, because I've been driving about my area and I'm pretty sure there's some signposts and stuff like that. And not only that, I've been driving on my side of the road. So I don't know if I've changed the whole road system for my wicked plan to pretend that I'm from Scotland and I'm really from, I don't know, somewhere else cold. Ah. Oh, Duke, that's a bit dark, Duke. That's a wee bit dark. You went there, Duke. Maybe I took it too dark. Did I take that comment too dark? Maybe. maybe I did. That's yeah. That's a wee bit. That's a wee bit. That's taking it too far, Duke. Right there. That's what that was. That's taking it too far. Right. Okay. So I thought you were literally um doing that there. That was a bit deep. I get it now, Duke. See, sometimes it takes a while for me to click to things. And see, when you're reading comments, you can't get the gist of the tone and whatnot. I thought you were on a mad rampage there, Duke. I thought you were going on a mad rampage. I was going to say, Duke, come, just take deep breaths now. Deep breaths. We're in a safe zone here. Just take deep breaths. We're all safe in this little chat room. Yeah, oh, well, see, me and Sky are in the same boat there. Did you? I think we all took it that way, Duke. We're all like, what's going on? What happened there? Oh, see, a white van's just went by. I'm suspicious of white vans. Not that they would take me away. By God, I'd need to pay them to take me away. And even then, I don't think, I might find one or two. I'm kind of gullible. I feel as if I'm quite gullible as well. Yeah, see, when I get a really bad, well, there's a couple of times I've got really bad trolls and I've just deleted the comment. I try not to read the comments because see if I find one, it ruins my day. It ruins my day, so it does, and I feel terrible all day. Duke, everybody's walking in eggshells now around about you, going, oh, don't be saying anything to Duke. See, me and the eye poking, people are like, oh, she's it's a bit violent. We get it now, Duke. It's just the way I read it. I was like, what the? Yes, see, you can't tell what way it's been said. Yes, it's for over 16s, this chat. It's always for over 16s. Because we know how it can go, and usually does end up. There we go, sassy and sweet. Ah. Yes, if in doubt, ask. That's how I did ask. That's how I thought. We'll need to find out. Duke, sorry, you pulled the finger. Remember, do the finger game on Christmas Day. It's always a good joke. That it's always a good game. Do you know what else I saw? You've probably seen it on Facebook. It was a girl and she had a bit of string tied on the back of her jeans and it came down and then she had a big sausage tied round this string and then she had a toilet roll on the floor. And the aim of the game is that you dangle over the toilet roll and you try and get the sausage in the tube. It looks a great game. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about doing it, but we'll be flavouring up. I'll be tumbling over. Mum will be down. Mum will be definitely down. I'll be a spectator. I'll let them all do it. I'll spectate the game. But I think that looks a good game. Yeah, well, sometimes I'm kind of sensitive as well. Yeah, but you don't actually ruin the toilet roll. The aim of the game is to see, right, let me see, right, this is the sausage, right, and the toilet roll sitting on the floor, and you've got to manoeuvre and try and get the sausage inside the tube of the toilet roll. So the toilet roll's intact. So you've got to crouch over and manoeuvre. You're not allowed to touch it with your hands. Manoeuvre this sausage inside. So it looks a great game. I'm thinking about doing it. But I'm thinking about getting them all to do it and I'll sit and watch. I'll sit and video it. Ah. Yes, it sounds good fun. See, I like playing games. I know people will be like, European Square. I like to play charades and stuff like that, you know, fill them 4 letters, first letter, the. I like that. I like that kind of thing. And we've got Monopoly, the Glasgow edition. The Glasgow edition of Monopoly we've got. But the only problem is, oh yes, Valerie, I've got more than enough toilet roll. I've still got too much actually. Um, yes, we're going to be playing the sausage in the whole game, and then I've got the Glasgow edition of Monopoly. But the thing is, right, Glasgow Celtic's my team. But see, to buy that thing, you've got to buy Ibrox, and that's Rangers. So you've got to buy Ibrox and Celtic Park are right next door to each other. And I'm not sure about how I feel about that. Buying hotels. uh, ooh, I would like to have a go at that game. I like playing things like that. You know, just things like that on Christmas Day. And then see by 6 o'clock it's who's next for a song. Right, you're next for a song. I don't even know a song all the way through. Not unless it's like House of Pain. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Jump around, jump around. She's okay. I've not heard much from her just now though. So I've sent her a wee message anyway telling her I love her and I'm always here. So some people just need a bit of time out, maybe away for the YouTube and stuff like that. So, and look at Amanda. Amanda's been off YouTube now for a year. Oh, Duke, I want to play that game. Thank you very much, random. Now I'm conscious of my laugh. I'll be going. I wish I did laugh like that, like ladylike. Oh. Yes, I love games. I love playing games. But Monopoly can be a tense affair, can't it? It can be a tense affair, Monopoly. When you land on Mayfair is the most, you know, that's the one that's the expensive one. And if somebody's got a hotel in that, you're broke. It can be a what do you call it? An argument could start quite easy. The board could be up in the air. There could be Monopoly guys scattered. Monopoly money everywhere. Somebody's not talking to you now. You have a beautiful laugh, Elena. Valerie. Sorry. Uh, yeah, sometimes you just need a break from YouTube and stuff like that. Especially this year. People have been going through a hell of a lot this year. We've all went through so much. Yes, Duke. Well, I like to laugh. I think that see if you laugh every day, it gives you good energy. So try and watch. Do you know what I watched yesterday? That was brilliant. A film that I've never seen before. Michael, it's called, and it's John Travolta, and he's an angel in it, and he's a smoking, drinking angel, and that's the first time I've seen it, and it was really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's what I watched yesterday. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It's great. I was a wee bit tear jerky at bits, but it ended up it was good, and I was all happy again. And anything with angels in it, I love. You've got a dad laugh, Duke. I bet you it's a nice deep laugh. Sky, don't be preparing for kidnapping, Sky. Please refrain from kidnapping. Have you seen that? I just watched it yesterday. See, I love everything that John Travolta's ever done. But that was a great film. Yes, I call her Valerie, but sometimes I slip up and say her other name. Yes, no kidnapping. Listen to Sloth Queen. Sloth Queen knows, don't be, we're not having that. We'll have to fire up the magic carpet again. Oh, did you watch Jack Frost? That was a good film. Oh, see, I need a Monsieur Lejeune. I do need a Monsieur Lejeune. Ooh, ooh. Pardon, Monsieur Lejeune. Comment t'appelles tu? I don't know what I'm saying. I know what merde is. There you go, Sky. I know what merde means. You've always got to learn a little swear word, haven't you, when you're doing a new language? So I like to do merde. Je a merde. That's what we need. Need some of that. Yeah. Yes, I've learned that word, Sky. That's the first thing you done when you were a child and you were learning a new language. What's the good words? I want to learn the good words. How do you say that one? Duke, I must admit the odd bad word does come out my mouth regularly. Oh, random! You should watch Jack Frost. It's a lovely movie. It's a wee bit sad, but it's a lovely movie, and it's really really Christmassy as well. See, Sky doesn't even use that word in there. I'm away here in Scotland using it. That's how much of a bad girl at her. Oh yeah, Beetlejuice. I love Michael Keaton. He's also. I mean, at this point, I'm thinking, who's not to me? I'm getting see every day. Every day, I've got more people added to the list. The list is as long as my arm now. People I would invite back to the bungalow. Oh, come on then, during a pandemic. Not after their money. Just, I'm not after. Leave your wallet in the car. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Lock the door behind them. Put the key down there. Put the son away. His dad. Go to your dad's house. He'll be at your dad's. Take the dogs. Oh yes, sassy and sweet. See, I've got my two doggies, but I love kitties just as much. My brother's got a wee cat. Um, yes, um, I used to have hamsters as well, but my brother's got a wee cat called Flash, but I call her Flashy, and she's so beautiful and she loves her auntie Linda, so she does. And when he's away on holiday, I go up and look after her. I go up and feed her and make sure that she's got her litter tray's good and she's got nice fresh water and food. And I sit up there for a good hour every time and play with her twice a day. I do that. And as soon as I go in, she knows that she's straight over rubbing against me and everything. And then I sit up like that and she comes over and she comes on me and then she starts doing this to me while she's purring. And I'm like, that's the cutest wee thing. It's the cutest wee thing. And she's so soft and light and oh beautiful. So I love all animals. The only things I don't love is wasps. I have no time for them at all. Yeah, I love cats as well. I love kitties. And I love dogs and I love horses and all that kind of thing. Yeah, I love cats and dogs. You wonder who doesn't like cats and dogs. I mean, they're so cute. See, my dogs just instinctively don't like cat's duke. So if there's a C, and I can't believe I've got away with saying that word, if there's a CAT outside, they'll go mental at it, barking and everything like that. They hate the CAT. I've never taught them to hate it, they just do. And squirrels as well, they can't stand squirrels. uh. um, do you know there was I don't know if it was a parrot or a minor bird, I think it was called, and there was a pub in Rossi, and it had this minor bird or parrot. It was a black bird anyway, so I don't think it was a parrot. I think it was a minor bird it was called, and all it said was bad words. That's all it said. So it go fuck off like that, and you're going, who said that? And it says bird. Somebody just sat and taught it all these all these bad words. Good morning, lovely golf girl. Oh, why do people attack you because you like CATS? See, they're sleeping. That's the only reason I got away with saying that word a few times. But I love Flashy. Flashy's beautiful. This, I could see every kind of swear word under the sun, and it did sound like a person. This bird. Yeah, it was a it was a It must have been a minor bird. It was a kind of black coloured bird. So it was. It wasn't a parrot because it wasn't like beautiful colours. It was a black kind of bird, and that's all it could say was bad words because it was in a pub. So it was like drunk people, drunk people round about it saying these bad words there. Oh, Valerie, what was the name of that budgie? Remember you told me to watch that budgie, and it was a budgie and it could talk, and it talked fantastic. Oh, I can't even remember the budgie's name. I know parrots are an awful lot of work, and they live a long time, so they do. And I'm Disco. That's right. The bird's name was Disco. And see if you haven't seen that, watch it. It's amazing. It's a wee budgie, and his name's Disco, and he talks absolutely fantastic, and he sings and everything. See, we've got loads of crows round about here. We've got loads of. I go by a murder every day. A murder of crows. Usually they're down the bottom there when I'm driving out going to my swimming, and that's what they call a group of crows is a murder. There's been a murder, a murder of crows. The seagulls are the worst for attacking. The seagulls are, I mean, they don't joke around. The seagulls, they'd peck your eyes, so they would. And there's hundreds. But you've heard my videos. There's hundreds about here. Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock. That's what it's like round here with the bloody seagulls. The dive bomb. I seen the postman getting attacked one day, but I was in here going laughing. But see, when it's happening to you, it's not funny. And then a seagull killed a pigeon in my back garden. True. A seagull killed a bloody pigeon in my back garden. And it'd be one of my pigeons that I feed as well. There was feathers everywhere all over my back garden. And I bloody watched the wee thing take its last breath. It was terrible. And I says to my son, you need to go and bury it up the top there. So he went away up the back and buried it up there. And then the next day we came in the street and it was lying in the middle of the road. Someone must have dug it up. A fox or something. And I was going, oh my God, there it is again. It's again, it's in the road. And we've just buried it and it's out. It's out again, it's on the road. But by that point, we couldn't get it up off the road. It was terrible. I was screaming. It was a bad day. Oh, one of my pigeons. Yeah, Sloth Queen, I even hate it when I'm driving the car and you see them at the side of the road. I hate it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go now. I don't know what I'm watching. I'm going to watch something nice. What did Sky say? If I got it on... Oh, there was a murder in your town. I hope it was a murder of crows and not a murder with that maniac guy. Oh my god. Sky, going to be careful now. Just watch yourself. Just be careful. My goodness. The world's went mad. Anyway, I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Thank you all for coming in and spending time with me. Look, she's, look, digging up the place. That's my house coat. Look. There. That's her. So I love you all very much. We'll be back tomorrow. Thursday already, tomorrow. My goodness, this week's. And next week's Christmas week. Christmas week next week. So I love you all very, very much and have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.